Alright, first pack, nice and quick. That's one thing I do like about this, no waiting for queues. So if we have a look to the rare silencer unit in the opponent's hand, 2 monuments, and the warband chieftain as our uncommons. Nothing, I don't think, overly exciting. I'm probably just going to take the rare. I don't mind playing the time decks. Monuments will come back. You could take something like Seek Power. You're not going to take that early. Let's take the rare. See what happens. Okay, if we have a look at this one, it's a pretty solid weapon. I like the mage. Strangers are always good. One life steal. It seems fine. 4 mana to basically kill a creature and gain some life. Yeah, I guess we take the rare again. Do a bit of rare drafting. Worst case, it needs some shards. Here, I don't mind the daggers. I don't mind the outlaw. Ghost form, I'm not excited by ghost form. Tends to kind of do nothing. I'd always draw it when I'm winning anyway. Warden's good because you tend to try and ramp in with the time decks I've always found. I'll take the red card here. Sorry, the fire card. This is good when it comes in, it comes out. I like this guy. I haven't really picked any colours yet, have I? I'm just kind of taking cards that are there, which I suppose what you do at the start of a draft. Same as Magic. I just take the best cards out of the pack and let it happen as it happens. Probably the execute removal's always good. I don't mind this. Probably the best card. Units having Warcry isn't a bad thing, but just don't know if it's actually worth a card. Never played it, could be wrong. Take the best card. It's a pretty... I thought Aviasaur was a lot better than that. Maybe I'm wrong, but pretty sure it's a good card. Blue seems to be open. I still don't exactly know how the drafting works in this game. I don't know if I'm actually actively getting cards from someone following, or if it's just like a database. I have to talk someone who knows more about the game than that. I'll take this one. I like having the Steward, because you tend to find some big cards. I don't have any at the moment. Don't think Fire's open, so the Outlaw's probably not getting played. Not taking me. I don't mind. Yeah, we'll take a creature. Phaedra or a Snowball. Well, it's not terrible. So we can either look at taking this guy to be more in the Wisdom, I think. Wisdom's the name for this one. I could be wrong. Blue. Could look at being blue. I've only got 1 or 2 blue cards at the moment. That can be splashed. Or we could take this, which works a bit better with the execute the thing and helps the curve as well. I don't mind this guy too. Actually, he's probably even better. Yeah, I'll take this one. I like the servant. The servant needs to be answered. This is good too if you've got a lot of creatures. So I think we can safely say that this is out. I can take that. That fixes so... I'm probably looking at 3 colour at the moment, but... that could be kind of like a white, blue... Sorry. Time, wisdom, shadow thing. I don't know how good 3 colour is. Obviously you need to try and fix for it, but... see, what are we taking here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a very curve dependent game. So we either want to look at nothing here. I mean, nothing here helps that. So we've got this guy who does kill someone when he leaves the play. This guy gives him evasion permanently. We've got the draw a sigil to help fix, or the healer's cloak, which is probably not that exciting. I'll take the Seek since I'm looking at being 3 colour. Ooh, Obelisk. I'm pretty sure this is just one of the best cards, isn't it? I remember reading a few tier lists, and this was always high. Maybe I think it was a different one. But hey, it still seems solid. It gives you all creatures +1/+1, all units +1, and then +2 in the late game. Yeah. False Prince. I was really down on this card when I started playing this format, but again, you're always going to get a card, either going to block it or they're going to use something to turn into a frog and kill it, so you're always getting a card back for it. They can't just, whoop it like any creature. It's a turn 3/5/5. There's really no reason not to. Again, so we may be able to look at cutting the shadow, because white and blue, sorry, time and wisdom is coming around a lot. I like the hatchling. I don't mind the mirror image. I think I'd just take the hatchling, and then obviously this is a nice little silence. The fact that it's not fast spell is annoying, but it does work. But we're taking the hatchling. Hatchling's awesome. I like the camel, but I think... how's it going? I like the camel, but yeah, no, doesn't seem to be a great card. It's fine, but it's, yeah, everyone else seems down on it. Probably take the silence. This guy helps ramp. Oh yeah. I am super scrub at this game, but gonna have some fun with it. What are we doing here? I'm at 19 cards. Basically trying to fill out my creature curve. Oh, really? Oh, okay. That makes life a lot easier, thanks. Probably not playing this one, right? I've played that guy before. Ooh, come on. Alright. Rare that we're not playing. I like this card, but I'm not switching to green, to Justice, whatever it's called. Yeah, just this guy's pretty good. 2/2 that brings in another 2/2. Do I want to get some getting snowballs? Oh, okay, so this just, so if I do this and drop something in there, it stops it from actually being in my deck list. Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. Another Serpent Trainer. Serpent Trainer's a good card. I think. Skill and attachment, I don't know. Probably won't play it. The end of curse player, yeah, I'm not playing that. I'm not playing that. I can probably... I might not even be playing Shadow at all. Okay, I mean the option's still there of course, but... What's my curve look like? 2 drops... Yeah. Might just take the infiltrate guy. Probably won't make the cut, but I'll leave him in for now. I've always liked this thing. I've taken it in a lot of forges and it's always done good things for me, but obviously forge and draft are very, very different. I've got 2 of those, it's like my flying. Oh, I've got a handful of flying creatures. Yeah, I'll take it. Probably won't play that. Oh, is that the 1-5 that I passed? Okay, I suppose it makes sense. It's going to stop most things that you were worried about for a while, but yeah, I didn't even consider it, to be honest. Is second sight any good? So this guy's just a vanilla 3-5. I've got... I don't have too much high end yet. Whether I'd actually play... The only echo cards I've got is this guy. Card that I have is this guy, so I'll probably just take the creature. Nothing in this pool. If I decide to splash Shadow, I can take that. Alright, so we've got the top spell of my deck gets Echo, another Aviasaur, or another Hatchling, or another Initiate. I think I want the... I think I want another Hatchling. I think Hatchling's just the better card. Not gonna play this guy. Hatchling's a bit better on the curve. Yeah. Top spell gets there. That could be good though. Yeah, we'll take Hatchling. I think I'm taking the Lumen Defender. 18 units. 1, 2, I'll probably play that one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So, okay, so I'm getting there. I think I'm just taking the Defender. She's going to block for days, right? Oh, I've got some choices here. Thanks. I don't know. I don't think this is great, right? It's 8. Whatever, 8 mana. Let's just use magic terms. It's 8 mana to do probably 5 damage if you on a good day, and drawing 3 cards, obviously. I can take mana fixing. I can take daggers. I like the daggers. Don't want another big creature. Draw 3 cards and deal equal damage equal to the number of cards in hand. Because I'm not actively drawing cards. I think that'd be better in a deck where you're actively drawing regularly. Could be wrong, but I'm just going to take the daggers, I think. So I've already got one of these, don't I? Yes, you're gonna start, yeah. Daggers or towering top? Yeah. I'll take the daggers. Nothing in this pack. I'll take the stranger that, let's say if I decide to play Shadow, you can come in. Nothing else is doing it. Yes. Whatever. I've played this a few times and I keep, every time I play it, I think it's like three decks I picked it in over 3 months. And I kept forgetting that Stunned and Exhausted were different. Levitate was good? Oh, okay. I didn't think Levitate was great. I already got one. Humbug any good? Yeah, Humbug's fine. I don't know if I'll play it, but I'll take it. That. Yeah, okay. I'll admit that may have been a mistake. Alright, here's the deck where it is at the moment. So 28, so it's I want 17 power sources. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so just like surprise, flying stuff. I suppose it does work with this thing, because whatever I give flying will get the bonus. I don't think this deck is great. Humbug sad? Okay, we'll kill Humbug. Obviously the Initiate's fine because it's got extra abilities. I didn't get any big fatties, which would have been nice. So we're at 27 out of 45, so that currently sitting with, I can do math, 45 minus 27 is too many. 17. No. 18. Plus I've already got one in there, so I need to put a few more unit Renos in. What am I? I've got 18. I've got 18 units, 2 attachments, 6 spells. Let's take that out from it, just like help me do the math a bit better. That's at 19, yeah. So what can I put in? Put in this guy. I suppose it's better than no creatures. A 3/3 by itself. Could look at the other cards that I have. I could splash a stranger. It's not really splashing, is it? I could put the stranger in. I'd play execute as well. Look at it like this. It's 28, so that gives me 17 sources. Sorry, 17 land. I've got fixing for days. Well, not for days, but I've got fixing. I've got the stranger, I've got the banner, and I've got the power. Removal's good to splash for, right? Gives me 19 units. And all the units are fine, right? There's nothing. This guy's gonna get me a land or two and block a couple of things. Let's run one Shadow Sigil. Cool. Yeah, because I mean I've mostly played constructed and I haven't done drafts. I have drafted this before, but not since I don't know, December. It always seemed I never did great in drafts either, so. Actually, I guess I'll just go a 771. So there's 19 units. So I'm getting the curve's not terrible. That's it. All I could do is get used to it. I'm very much a Magic drafter, so there's obviously some rollover from that, and I'm also terrible at Hearthstone Arena. So, alright, let's play some games.
Yeah, and thanks for coming.